Oh, that's much better. Hey, everybody! Welcome to the, I don't know what to call it. I guess reactions to the results of the final. Well, not the semi-finals, I should say. Semi-final one down, and, yeah, let's talk about it as the season of Eurovision continues. Like, why? So before I get into my thoughts on the show and the results, as I adjust my camera, there we go. Before I get into that, I just want to clear up something that I realized. Apparently, you know how I criticized the American Song Contest for having juries that judge countries based off of the semifinal rehearsals, I should say. Instead of the live performances. You know how I thought that was unfair? Well, it turns out that's just how they do it in Eurovision. And so, I mean, televote's still done that night, so I still have criticisms there about it being like a week-long thing, but every week. But no, turns out they just do it in Eurovision all the time, and which is totally fair. Juries, you know, one act may fare well with the juries that probably had an off day during the televote. So, hey, it's only fair. But I just wanted to clear that up because I felt like I made an error there, and I apologize. And yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's get into the 10 qualifiers because I got some things to say about this. Okay, so the 10 qualifiers, they announced in the order. Apparently, they announced them in random order. 10 qualifiers are Switzerland, Armenia, Iceland, Lithuania, Portugal, Norway, Greece, Ukraine, Moldova, and the Netherlands. So, some surprise there. I took a screenshot of the betting odds for each of the countries. Judging by the odds, Switzerland, Iceland, and Lithuania were not set to make it, but Latvia, Austria, and Albania did. And you can see the screenshot I took over there, I don't know. Yeah, it's very interesting, and my least favorite part of that is poor little Slovenia. They got 6%. 6%! That's such a good song, and only 6%. They only had 6% chance of winning. They were under Bulgaria. That is a crime. Oh my god. But and they didn't make it. So and neither did Croatia, which yeah, that just seems to be the story for them. Another year, another Croatian disappointment. And yeah, and of course Norway did qualify. It's much to the chagrin of me. Wait, am I using chagrin properly? Yeah, much to the chagrin of me, being, I don't know, because I didn't like the song, but apparently a lot of people did. Funnily enough, the Italian fur posting channel, which is a furry shit posting channel. Will you stop? Italian fur posting, which is a Italian furry shit posting channel. Apparently they just didn't know about this until like today, and so they were freaking out. And everyone who follows Eurovision, I was like, yeah, what's the problem? It's been this way for months. You know, we knew about this for months. So, that was funny.
This edible ain't shit.
And I gotta say, I'm gonna talk about a little bit of the host commentator segments, because Johnny Ware did give me some good insights. By the way, the host and commentator for the United States is Johnny Ware, ice skater, two-time Olympic ice skater, made his debut in Torino. I thought that was cute. He mentioned that his debut was in Turin, and his first Eurovision as a host is in Turin. So I guess that's kind of cute. But yeah, Johnny Ware, he gave me some good insights. He gave the viewers some very good insights, like how apparently Slovenia's entry Disco by LPS. Apparently LPS is a high school band, so. Which they're exceptionally good for a high school band, but that's like, yeah, don't let this disappointment get you down, boys. You're long career ahead of y'all. Apparently, according to Johnny Ware, Europe loves parody. To an extent, they probably won't go for a turkey on a motor-sized wheelchair screaming about Terry Wogan. Which was an actual Irish entry, by the way. But Europe does love parody, so, I mean, it's fine. And, hey, bananas are my favorite fruit. Well, bananas and saltine crackers are actually my favorite snack. You should not be surprised by that. My favorite F1 driver did dress up as a banana once, and that's kind of associated with him, so I can't get too mad at them. I guess I'm just softened on them, I guess. Like, yeah, I still find them to be insultingly stupid, but, like, then again, we just came off of the Miami F1 weekend, and I would rather listen to Subwoofer than a fucking police sirens in the inside of a stadium, like, in the halls of the stadium. Like, why? What were you thinking? Do you have hearing? Like, do you want everyone to be deaf? Do you want everyone to be deaf, police? Like, that's just... ugh. But, yeah, I can't get too mad at them. But, yeah, Johnny Ware, he was insightful. Apparently he is a big Eurovision fan. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to having him be the commentator. And it actually gave stats to all the countries. So, like, say, Austria comes up, he would say, oh, Austria, they competed this many times and won 3 times. And, it is a, I like that. I like, you know, giving stats. I kind of like stats. I'm bad at math, but I like stats. The actual hosts in Turin, they are Alexandru, Catalan, Paraposini, and Mika. And, yeah, I like them. They have... I don't know, there's just something goofy about them that I really like. It's just... I just find them to be charming and adorable, and... yeah. Well, I'm not eating the banana because of the Norway thing. I'm just really, really hungry, and bananas are the only thing I have. So... and saltine crackers. The postcards. Postcards are actually really cool. And I guess it ties into the beginning as well. It's like... this is the second Eurovision video I'm talking about. And so, of course, it has a steampunk theme as the beginning, which seems to be a thing. You know, FRC, steampunk for Eurovision. Yeah, my second thing in it. It really... but yeah, the robot in the postcard and the intro, it was really charming. It's about a man, obviously styled after Da Vinci, building, like, these flying machines, and all of a sudden he makes a drone. He's like, oh my god. It's a camera drone and a drone. And it's kind of, it's cheesy, it's stupid, but it's cute, and I don't mind cute. Little high pitched beep beep. I forget the voice, but yeah, it was cute. It felt like something I'd see on like Cuba or the BBC or something like that. I will say about the performances, Armenia and Portugal, who evidently also ended up in qualifying for the final. Armenia and Portugal, they actually improved. Especially Armenia. Armenia may actually have been the best performance of the night. Portugal, they also really improved. It was just something about it being like the acoustics. It's just something about it's better. It's just, yeah. I guess Armenia and Portugal, they win most improved. I love the set, by the way. It is just like, the set looks very nice. It's like a rising sun, and, you know, the intro had like laser harps, and they had the vote interval voting song had like had I'm blue da ba dee da ba da, that song. They had that song. I was like, that's actually kind of cool. I didn't get us Americans did not get to hear France or Italy because, we did get to hear Italy, but we did not get to hear France because 2 hours in, it was the first and only commercial break, and I like to record commercial breaks, and I was not prepared for this, so yeah, I should have. I have no excuse. I have OBS running, but again, I don't think it would record Peacock, but you know, that's no excuse. First commercial break was 2 hours in, and which I was on, and which is kind of which kind of would piss you off because I was using Peacock, and I was using the ad-free plan, which costs $10. Yeah, and but yeah, they had an ad break in 2 hours in. They had an ad break, so we didn't get to see France. And funnily enough, they warned me about ad breaks and Premium Plus. By the way, here are the sponsors: Honeycomb, Magnum, Adventures, Faith Farm, Domino's, and Hershey's. One thing I heard is Johnny mentioned that Monica Liu's dress, the Lithuanian entry. Monica Liu's dress reminded him of 1930s Germany, which I hope you're talking about like Weimar Republic era fashion or like Roaring 20s. It wasn't really 20 for Europe, but I hope you're referring to that because 1930s Germany is something that Germans don't want you to praise, in my experience. So yeah, I hope. I guess it was a slip of the tongue. Anyway, but yeah, back to the qualifiers again. Switzerland, Armenia, Iceland, Lithuania, Portugal, Norway, Greece, Ukraine, Moldova, the Netherlands, and Ukraine keeps their semi-final, keeps their grand final streak alive. They keep their grand final appearance streak alive. Ever since the semifinals were introduced, they've qualified for the grand final every year since 2005. That streak continues. Yeah, and it was kind of a given, considering the whole invasion of Russia, of Ukraine by Russia. And, yeah, it is. And a lot of sympathy for Ukraine. Lots of Ukrainian flags. Lots of artists supporting Ukraine by showing Ukrainian flags. Really nice. Really nice for Europeans, especially Eastern Europeans. And Latvia and Lithuania. They and Armenia. I think they all had Ukraine flags, and they were showcasing their fellow former Soviet bloc brother, Ukraine, and yeah, it was heartwarming to see. It was just heartwarming to see. Anyway, but yeah, you can tell they were the favorites to win, and Johnny mentioned it in the show that they are the favorites to win it all, and yeah, it's certainly looking like they could win it all. They did a really good performance, and yeah. One thing I want to get out of my head, one thing I want to ask, and I'm sorry I keep bringing these guys up. I'm sorry I keep bringing these guys up, but I know this is gonna sound really obsessive on my part, which would be on par for me, but. And I know stop talking about these guys. But how are Subwoofer mic'd? That was a genuine question because I don't know. I guess they hide the mics in their snouts and I don't know. Of course, I probably shouldn't think too much into it, but I'm a broadcast student. I'm a media video production technology student. These things I just maybe they had a battery pack, I guess, which is fine. I'm just hoping we don't have a Milli Vanilli situation here. If you don't know who Milli Vanilli is, then congratulations, but I'm gonna ruin your childhood right now. Milli Vanilli were a pop group in the late 80s, who is not known for their music because they didn't sing in their music. They were caught lip syncing at a concert in Bristol in 1989, I believe, when a disc drive failed and their vocal track skipped and they were exposed as frauds. And apparently some guy hired 2 actors to sing while other people lip synced. It was possibly the biggest music scandal you've never heard of. But I'm sure there are videos about that with the same title on YouTube, so yeah, look it up more on YouTube. I'm not gonna get in depth here, but I'm just hoping there's not a repeat of that situation. I know this is just me getting paranoid, but someone's gotta ask questions like that. And admittedly, I'm also trying to take these guys down, but hey. Anyway, Yeah, congratulations to all the artists who made it to Eurovision. And congratulations especially to, let me pull up the list. Congratulations specifically to Monica Liu, Marius Bear, Kaluch Orchestra, S10, Sadab and Zidub and Adab Brothers, Morrow, Sister, Amanda, Jogi, Tenford, it's not Wolfer, and Rosalind. Shut up. But, yeah, that's it for this video. Congratulations to these guys, and I will see you on Thursday. I'm Mr. Ralston, I'm done.